going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some DD2 and the newest hotness, the Altar of Athame. Now, there's been quite a few bugs on this map, with all regarding the assassins for the most part. I'm displaying it right here as we see. If you look on my mini-map, there is no assassin anywhere on the map. Nothing even outside of range. You see sometimes the assassin will be floating way up there, or sometimes over there, back on the other side of the building. Those assassins you can't actually reach with some creative positioning. However, sometimes you're just going to get an assassin that just refuses to come out from wherever it is hiding. In my case, like I said, I just can't find them. This is obviously very irritating. You get to wave 4, your match is pretty much done, and you're ready to collect the loot, and then the last assassin is nowhere to be found. So of course there's nothing you can do about it other than to restart the game. Now, I have found not 100% foolproof, but some basic guidelines that I am generally using to avoid this problem. And this is actually, I decided to go ahead and record this to show the bug itself, just so Trendy can have it, but also just to kind of show the build that I've been using, that the majority of the time for me has been avoiding any sort of assassin bugs. Now, first things first, always use walls, even if you don't need them. When the assassins do bug and they decide to just turn around and start wailing on your defenses or whatever the case is, if you have blockades there or any sort of walls, you know, use any of the flavors, any block at all. It gives the assassin something to beat on that has a very high aggro priority that can eliminate them going after a PDT or whatever the case is. The assassins don't hit super hard, so even with several of them on a wall, burning through, like in this case, 500 plus thousand health, is going to take them pretty much an insanely long time, and enough time really for you to recover from just about any situation. Another thing that I've been doing is never ever using training dummies on this map. I mentioned it in my first day video. Although the assassins are invulnerable as the wave comes out, they are not immune to the teleport. So this will auto bug the assassins pretty much. You're guaranteed a buggy assassin that sometimes you can recover from, sometimes you can't. The best thing is just don't use the training dummies. Or if you do use the training dummies, unequip that Harbinger sword and get yourself, you know, use another sword, use your harpoon sword or whatever you decide to use. Just anything but something that's providing that teleport, as we just straight up don't want it. Now, another thing I've noticed too is it seems like the assassins will just randomly go after your defenses and stay on them if you die. So, I mean, obviously, we never want to die, and it happens, and you can recover from it. And the majority of the time, you will recover from it, but you can count on assassins mowing down just about anything if you're dead. Of course, in that window, while you're waiting to respawn, if you're playing it solo, there are no players on the map for the assassins to go after, so they're just going to go right for defenses. So anyway, once again, always use walls. Never ever use the teleport. And this, for me personally, this is allowing me to finish the map pretty much 9 times out of 10. I do get the occasional bugged assassin, as I do right now. However, it gives you an easy way just to finish things up. So thank you for watching. Good luck on the farm. Of course, we'll have a hot fix for these assassins. Trendy, I believe, is saying not until next week, though, so I'm assuming that'll be Tuesday morning, North American time. But thanks again. Click that like button, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back soon. See ya!